In a heartbreaking turn of events, Buckingham Palace released a statement that has left royal watchers, political leaders, and citizens across the Commonwealth in collective disbelief. King Charles III, only a short time into his reign following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, has made an emotional and deeply personal announcement that has sent shockwaves through the royal family, and especially through Prince William and Queen Camilla. While the palace has often been known for its tightly controlled messaging and stoic public appearances, this latest development broke that tradition. The king appeared vulnerable, open, and, perhaps most shockingly, resigned. In his announcement, King Charles revealed that his ongoing health issues are more serious than previously disclosed. What had initially been reported as routine checkups and minor complications has now escalated into a deeply concerning medical condition that will severely limit his public duties going forward. While the nation collectively holds its breath, Prince William finds himself walking a line no son ever wants to cross, caring for an ailing parent while being groomed to step into his shoes sooner than expected. Sources close to the family have reported that William was blindsided by the gravity of the situation. He had been hopeful, like so many others, that his father's health concerns were manageable and that time was on their side. Now, it's clear that the future king may be forced to ascend far earlier than anticipated. This pressure comes at a time when William is also focused on raising his young children and supporting his wife, Princess Catherine, who herself has been dealing with health challenges of her own. The strain on him is monumental, both emotionally and practically. Royal aides have noted a noticeable shift in William's demeanor in recent weeks, more somber, more serious, more burdened. Behind closed doors, he has been holding intense meetings with senior palace advisors and constitutional experts, preparing for scenarios that only weeks ago seemed distant. The weight of a nation, it seems, is already beginning to press down on his shoulders. Perhaps the most heart-wrenching reaction has come from Queen Camilla, who has stood steadfastly beside King Charles for decades, through scandal, controversy, and now, illness. What makes this situation particularly tragic is the quiet, unshakable devotion she has shown behind palace walls. Those close to the Queen Consort say she has been visibly emotional, retreating from some of her scheduled appearances to remain by Charles's side. For years, Camilla has fought to prove her worthiness in the eyes of the British public. Just as she seemed to have solidified her place within the hearts of the people, this devastating news threatens to undo the stability she has helped to maintain within the monarchy. The idea of losing the man she has loved so deeply and for so long is, as insiders say, a nightmare she cannot wake from. Behind her regal composure lies a woman in agony. Friends and insiders have quietly shared that Camilla is spending sleepless nights beside the king, holding his hand during difficult treatments and shielding him from the overwhelming pressures of his role. The quiet pain she bears is palpable, and deeply human. This announcement has raised urgent questions about the future of the monarchy. With King Charles reducing his public appearances and engagements significantly, the workload must now be redistributed among the senior royals. But the pool is shrinking. Prince Harry remains in the US with Meghan Markle, largely distanced from royal duties. Princess Catherine is recovering from her own health concerns. And now, Queen Camilla and Prince William are emotionally, and physically, overextended. Talks within royal circles have accelerated concerning the possible implementation of the Regency Act, which would formally transfer key powers to Prince William, allowing him to act as Prince Regent while the king remains monarch in name only. It's a legal and constitutional move not taken lightly, and not seen in the modern age. But now, it may be necessary. The British people, too, are grappling with the emotional weight of this news. King Charles was never expected to reign for decades like his mother, but many hoped for a strong, stabilizing chapter during this transitional era for the monarchy. Now, the fear of an abrupt transition is hanging over the nation like a storm cloud. Beyond the constitutional implications and public appearances lies a simpler, more devastating truth: this is a family in mourning. Even as the king continues to live and fight his condition, his loved ones are already navigating the anticipatory grief that comes with such life-altering news. We hope and pray for the well-being of King Charles III, and we send strength to Queen Camilla, Prince William, and all those affected by this profoundly sad news. This is a moment of reflection for the nation and the world, a reminder of the fragile humanity behind the crown. If you found this video meaningful and want to stay updated with everything happening in the royal sphere, From heartfelt moments to political implications, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. You won't want to miss what happens next in this historic and emotional chapter of the monarchy.